So we have learned how to form rules using variables in algebra. We form rules after observing the pattern, and it's time to solve some problems related to variables in algebra. So this is problem number 1, and it is, if there are 50 mangoes in a box, how will you write the total number of mangoes in terms of the number of boxes? So this is same thing, that here you have to write a rule by observing the pattern, that what will be the pattern. So if you focus on the first part of this question, it says if there are 50 mangoes in a box. So let's suppose that we have this box. I'm making here a box. Okay, it's a rough diagram of our box, and we have 50 mangoes in it. So one box will have 50 mangoes. So if one box will have 50 mangoes, then how many mangoes will be in two boxes? So 50 mangoes in the first one and the 50 in the second one. So 50 plus 50, right? So if this will be 100. So in this case, it was only 50. When we have two boxes, if we have two boxes, then we will have 100, right? If we will have three boxes, then we will have 50 plus 50 plus 50 is equal to 150, right? When we have one box only, we have 50 mangoes. So 50 times 1 mangoes. When we have two boxes, this one and this one, how many mangoes now we have? We have 100. That means for one box it is 50 times 1. Then we have, for two boxes we have 100. That means 50 times 2. Why 50 times 2? 50 of this box, 50 of this box, 50 times 2. If we have three boxes, then we will have 150, 50 plus 50 plus 50, 50, 50, 50. It means 50 times 3, right? That means that this part is always fixed, that is 50 is fixed. But this part of the multiplication is always changing. And it is changing as the number of boxes are changing. So the number here is representing actually what? It's representing the number of boxes being considered while counting the number of mangoes. So what does that tell us? It tells that if we have n number of boxes, then the total number of mangoes in n number of boxes, taking n number of boxes, will be what? 50 times, that is multiplied by n. This, and we have discussed it earlier, we can write it as 50n also. So whenever you see like this 50n or 50x, a number and a variable, that means that it is actually 50 multiplied by that variable. Okay, it is not 50 plus n, it is 50 times n. And the second important thing that we have to always remember, whenever you are forming the rule, whenever you are writing the rule, you always have to tell what does the variable, in this case I have taken n, you can take it as x also if you have x number of boxes, or if you have y number of boxes. Then this variable, n in this case, x in this case, y in this case, whatever you select, you have to tell what do they represent. So in this case it is what? Number of boxes, right? So this was problem 1. In the next video we'll discuss another problem. See you there.